it's Neva. Welcome back to the channel. It's Agent Friday. On Fridays, I post videos to help new real estate agents, or if you've been a real estate agent for like a year or two, this channel is for you. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up to let me know you guys like these topics. Also, on Sundays, I post videos to help people that want to get started in real estate investing. And on Tuesdays, I post videos about stopping foreclosure. I live in Virginia, so my videos are focused on Virginia. So if you're interested in those topics, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. So boom. Today, I'm answering a question. It's from one of you, and it's from Steven Center. And always feel free to leave questions below because I answer all questions. So this question today is from Steven, and he says, hello Neva, I am an ex-real estate agent with Century 21 out here in Fremont, California. I discovered you here on YouTube and I have watched several of your training videos. I have an idea for a video. What if you gave some examples of how many follow-ups with prospects and their objections you have had to overcome to get them to say yes to your offer? Because as you know, the money is in the follow-up. So Steven, shout out to California. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 10 follow-ups that you can send out and stress to you how important it is that you follow up, because as he said, the money is in the follow-up. When you've paid for a lead, whether you've paid for Zillow leads, you're cold calling, you're sending direct mail campaigns, email campaigns, and when you contact people, following up is how many times does it take for you to do a contact until this person eventually becomes your client. And really on average, this is 7 to 8 times, right? So if you're sending out marketing and you feel, man, I'm not getting anything, keep following up, because average is just 7 to 8 times. And even I mentioned in my book, people ask me all the time, how long should you keep following up with people? And I told you guys that literally in my database, there are people that I have been following up with for years, and it has taken several years before they finally became a client. And that's really average. That is, that's just how marketing works. That's just how our business works. So you know that this needs to be done. So you set up a system so that you can follow up. So number one, I told you all, first thing you need to do, you have a goal of building your database. You have to build your database. Your goal should be to build your database to 2,000 contacts just starting out. So you need, as 2,000 people, you need your emails and your addresses. Goal is 2,000. I've recommended MailChimp to you all because MailChimp is actually free until you get to 2,000, so you have no excuse, okay? The other thing is when you're following up, you want to lead with value. This book here, I wanted to recommend it to you all. It's called, how do I get it to focus? The Go-Giver. Is it focused? The Go-Giver. Really good book, a quick read. The reason why I mention it is that in this book, the author, who wrote this book again? Bob Burge and John David Mann. And one of the things they stress is value, that you have to, it's the go-giver, not just go-getter. You're not just out to get, is that you need to focus on giving, okay? So you need to focus on giving value to prospects as you're following up. In other words, do not just call people, I'm just calling, I just got my real estate license, I was just calling to see, are you thinking of buying or selling a house? That doesn't provide them any value. So that's what I'm here to give you, is 10 tips to do that provide value when you follow up. So get this book as well, because there's other things they talk about that's really valuable, but I want to stress the value proposition because that's what I'm going to teach you how to do. Okay? With leading with value, one of the things you can provide are market reports. You get people's contact information and their houses, so you send market reports based on your neighborhood, telling people how much, you know, the houses are valued these days, how many sold, how many listings, things like that. Let them know what is going on in the neighborhood right now. Or if these are people that are thinking of buying, send them information on the area that they're thinking of buying about. So that is reaching out to people, providing value. It's another contact, so it is considered a follow-up. Okay? Upload a video to YouTube, have a YouTube channel, and create market reports. That way people can just go, they watch the video. Video is very popular these days, so excellent idea. Okay, upload market reports to your Facebook page. You can either build your personal page or create a business page, and then upload market reports so that people can see every month, every week, or whatever, what is going on in the neighborhood. Because this is very valuable, because a lot of times real estate agents, we can pull data quicker and just format it so that it's an easy read for people to find out and really know what is going on. Because who doesn't want to know how much houses are selling for right now? Everybody's curious about that, wants to know, is the market going up, is it going down, you know, are we, you know, is it stable? Then also, when you create a market report, you can use it to do several different contacts. So you create a market report. What I do for my blog is a lot of the content that I post here on my YouTube page, I post it on my blog. So it's a great way to update people on the neighborhood, be more personal. You can be more personal in a blog, and people really appreciate that, because the more personal, they start to, you know, respect you more, that this person is really telling, you know, the truth. Turn your videos into blog posts, and this is really easy. What I do, a lot of my videos here on my YouTube channel, I pay someone to transcribe the video. That's where they just literally just write out in words everything that I said, and I create a blog post with that. Okay, I just use someone on Fiverr.com to transcribe all my videos. It's really low cost, and you create additional content. So like I said, you create the market report, and then you want to get it in front of as many people as possible. Some people like blogs, some people like videos, and things like that. So that's the key there, is you're providing value and you're making an additional contact with your prospects. Email list, that's why it's key to start as you make contact with people, to collect their email addresses, and as you create your market reports, send out an email with the market report data. Another contact, another value. Okay, people love texting these days, so you can just send a text, link them to the YouTube video, link them to your blog. I mean, there's just so many different ways for us to communicate with people, and some people prefer text. You can ask people as you meet them, what is your preferred method for me to contact you? Some people are gonna say text me, some people are gonna say email me, you know. So ask them, and then you'll know what is the best way for you to reach out to people and send your market report. Reach out to homeowners and offer them a free home evaluation. And there's a lot of tools that we can use as realtors that we have access to, that you can pull data and give them a nice free home evaluation report. So reach out to them. Go in your particular farm, you can door knock and ask people if they would be interested in that. You can cold call people and ask them, would they be interested in a free home value report, and you follow up and you give them that report. So like I said, you want to lead with providing value to people and making a contact. I love direct mail. To this day, I still do direct mail. You guys know how much I love direct mail, so I have to tell you, mail to your farm. Just let them know. You could mail your market reports. You can also mail offering a free home evaluation and give them your contact information to do that. but direct mail has just been key to my success, so I have to offer that to you. And there's so many companies where the cost is low. Handwritten notes get opened more, so a lot of mine I literally handwrite to this day. There's also companies that you can pay that will make it look like it's handwritten, so that is so key. You guys know this is just a love of mine, so I definitely will tell you, if you can keep following up with people through direct mail and notes, you will build your business. One of the things that you can do right now on Facebook that is really cool is that you can actually load email addresses of your contacts and market to them. So this is why it's so key to build out your database, as I said, with email addresses, and then you can market to them. So instead of running ads and this just to everyone, you can target it only to people that you have your email that you're trying to make an additional contact. And with that, in that campaign, you can be offering free home value reports, you can be offering market reports. So it's the same thing, it's another contact, because remember, what did we say? It's going to take you 7 to 8 times to reach out to people. And as I told you, there are people you're going to have to keep reaching out to for 6 months to a year before they pick up the phone and call you, or before they're ready to buy, or before they're ready to sell. So the key here is we just want different layers of reaching out to people, different methods. And this is really one of the really great things that I really like about Facebook, is that you could really target your ad campaigns. And literally on Facebook, you don't have to spend a lot of money. You can do ads and just pay, like, you know, set a budget of like $5 a day and things like that. And so it's not a situation where you need thousands of dollars to market. Now, as I reach out to people that are interested in buying homes, everyone that I meet with, I load them into listing alerts. So I use Real Scout. It's a really great tool, really powerful search tool. It updates like, oh my goodness, it updates. It definitely, I don't know what they do, but it updates to the equivalent of MLS. So it's really good. So it's way better than, you know, having someone looking on Zillow and these other sites, because as I've mentioned to you all before, those sites take sometimes 24, 48 hours, sometimes days before they update. Real Scout is really good and powerful. So I literally load all my buyer leads into Real Scout so that they get listing alerts as soon as, you know, properties are coming on the market and things like that. So that's really key, because you want to provide value. You want to be the, you know, an agent that lets people know immediately when properties are hitting the market, so they can get there first, because the properties that are in excellent condition and priced correctly, those are the ones that are going to sell really quickly. So you always want to alert your potential clients of that. Email a weekly newsletter, okay? This is why you want to collect email addresses to reach out to people and provide them information that is useful. Say you have a farm, a particular city, that you say, okay, this is my farm, this is where I'm going to be an expert. You can send people information on that city, new restaurants that are opening, of course the market report, of course your free home evaluation. Those are 2 things that you always make sure that you're providing. But you can also do newsletters and provide, you know, what's going on in the city this week and things like that. You want to be, that's why I said, if you zone in, you want to zone in on what you're going to focus on, and then be an expert at that, you know, be an expert. So that's what you want to do, provide weekly newsletters, just updating people. And as I said, just starting out, your goal is to get to 2,000 emails. So if you have 10 today, just keep loading and loading and loading and loading. And I'll do a video on, you know, how to, you know, different ways to get email addresses, you know, reaching out to people, different ways to network and grow your database. So that's key, is growing your database, okay? Because you'll see that a lot of what I covered, you have to have a database to do. And as I said, starting out, it may just, you're just probably going to start out with just your family and friends. That is totally fine, because even your family and friends, they want value. Because let me tell you, if you just get your real estate license and then you're just calling around telling people that, hey, I just got my real estate license, the response you're going to get is, you know, people are not going to be excited. They're going to be like, oh, you got your real estate license. Okay. But if you call and say, hey, I got my real estate license, you know, I'm focusing on Fairfax, Virginia. Here's the market report for Fairfax. Here's what's going on. You know, totally different response that you'll get, because you're providing and you're leading with value. So as I said, you're going to be following up. Your plan is to follow up until, literally, you're going to follow up until people say, don't contact me anymore. So you're going to follow up with people for several years, right? And so you always want to lead with value. You always want to be providing them something and then asking, you know, if they may be looking to sell or they may be looking to buy. You're always leading with providing value. You're always providing value. I can't stress that enough. You can definitely, like I said, read The Go-Giver, really helpful book, really has some great things that you need to implement in your business to be successful. And you know, that's my tip for this week. So always remember to thumbs up and let me know that you guys are finding the information valuable, letting me know these are the topics that you want me to continue to cover. So and leave a comment below. I want you to pick at least 3 of the 10 that I mentioned that you're going to do. So comment below and let me know the top 3 that you're definitely going to start implementing, and let's get busy. See you next video. Bye bye.